Hello there, we hope you're having a wonderful day. Coming up on RTV News, researchers and experts in history say that it is hard to comprehend that the Democratic Republic of Congo would deny its own people who fled to Rwanda. Meanwhile, the Rusumo cross-border market in Kirehe district has not been functioning for the past 5 years. And it's only 1 year left for the government's 2024 goal to reduce childhood stunting rate from 32% to 19%. Live from RBS Studios in Kigali, Rwanda, this is RTV News with Isabel Masozera. Now, top of our edition, researchers and experts in history say that it is hard to comprehend that the Democratic Republic of Congo would deny its own people who have fled to Rwanda and instead call them Rwandans. Yet there is irrefutable history that clearly shows that they are Congolese nationals. Olive Wontete begins our edition.
Since 1996, Rwanda has sheltered about 75,000 Congolese refugees. These include those who are already registered and those who are not registered. Officials in the Democratic Republic of Congo most of the time ignore the issue of Congolese refugees residing in Rwanda. Recently, a Congolese cabinet member claimed that there is no Congolese that will leave the country to flee to Rwanda. However, from the 13th of November of last year to the 13th of this month, 2,798 Congolese refugees crossed the border into Rwanda. And since November last year, Rwanda receives more than 100 Congolese asylum seekers every day. On the 13th of this month, Rwanda received 106 refugees from the DRC. According to Congolese refugees residing in various camps in Rwanda, the problems of insecurity in eastern Congo, the attacks by the FDLR terrorist group, are what made them leave their homes and flee to Rwanda.
When we fled to Rwanda, the government of Rwanda received us and we went to Mudende. At that time, FDLR killed many people. These young people that you see are survivors of those killings. The killings continued. Recently, last week, they killed our shepherd. My relative was beheaded. They died a death of mockery. This is unbelievable.
Issues of Congolese refugees in Rwanda have roots in history, as Nkurunziza Amon, an expert in history who also lived in Congo, explains.
Some authors say that Banyamulenge tribe arrived in Congo in the 16th to the 17th century. There's an administrator called René. He wrote that Banyamulenge arrived in Congo in 1776. At that time, the Berlin meeting has not even convened. Congo has not even formed. They are just ignoring the truth. They ignore the fact that at the borders of Congo, some people speak almost the same language. And they are also related, such as from Burundi, Central Africa, and even in Uganda. I lived in Congo in a place near the north of Uganda. At that place, there are people that speak the same language, yet they are from different countries.
Based on that, Nkurunziza Amon also points out that what the government of Congo says that there are no Congolese refugees in Rwanda is baseless.
If we have 4 refugee camps in Rwanda, people residing in those camps are from Congo, and they include Banyamulenge and others from North Kivu. Do they think that HCR can help people who are in their country? It is not possible.
According to Dr. Juru Tebuka, those who say that there are no Congolese refugees in Rwanda are deliberately lying. He also points out that those speeches derogate the history of Congolese refugees in Rwanda.
Nowadays, saying that the refugees that are in Rwanda, Congolese refugees that are in Rwanda are not Congolese, it's just ignoring, or you want those people not going back home to their home country, or you don't want to give them the rights as Congolese. So those who are saying that they are not Congolese refugees they are wrong based on the history, based on the facts we have. In the UN has the reports and the documents, and they also UN taking care of the refugees in Rwanda. They know that they are Congolese, so Congo should come and see that they are Congolese. Speaking Kinyarwanda doesn't mean you're Rwandese, because of history we know of this region, that people can speak a language, but it's not belonging to that country, although they speak the same language. Congo should take their responsibility to solve this problem.
Most of the Congolese refugees reside in camps including Kiziba in Karongi, Kigeme in Nyamagabe, Mugomba in Gisagara, Nyabiheke in Gatsibo, and Mahama in Kirehe. The lawyer Rukarisha Philemon notes that if the DRC implements the agreements made with M23, then things will fall back in place.
M23 ifite amasezerano ari nayo yitiriwe M23.
M23 has agreements which led to that name of M23. The agreement was made between the government of Congo and the former CNP members, and those agreements were made with the presence of UN agents. The United Nations is not even ashamed to say that they are fighting with Rwandans. The actual war there is that we are fighting terrorists, and Congo and the United Nations has all those documents confirming all of that. What I mean to say is that Congo is actually denying to distract people from the truth.
Ibyivuga ni distraction, ni kinyoma cyo kurangaza.
Since 2005, 22,078 Congolese refugees have been helped by the Rwandan government to find other host countries, including the United States of America, Denmark, the Netherlands, Norway, France, Finland, Australia and Canada. Olive Nete, RTV News.
Thank you, Olive, and we'll continue to keep you informed as the situation unfolds. Now, moving on, Rusumo cross-border market in Kirehe district has not been functioning for the past 5 years. Now, residents and passengers say it is an obstacle to their development as well as the country's progress. We now go to RTV's Prince Manzi.
In Kirehe district at Rusumo border between Rwanda and Tanzania, there's a movement of trucks transporting goods as well as citizens, including Rwandans that are coming from shopping in Tanzania. Olive Wizeyimana holds 10 kilograms of rice that she brought from Tanzania. As she states, it is cheap but requires waking up early and sometimes taxing for their goods.
Yes, ukurabizi. Ubu nahageze sanga saa moya.
Oh Jesus, I actually reached in Tanzania at 7 a.m. and I barely had money. It was not possible to pay. We are in loss because it would have been better if there would be goods here in this market. It is not good for me to always go for shopping in Tanzania because if I would have shopped here in Rwanda, I would have reached home already and cooked for my children.
Although citizens cross the border for shopping in Tanzania, there's a market at the Rusumo border that was completed in the past 5 years. It was constructed for acquiring products from both countries for a low price to citizens. This is what residents say might be the reason of its inactivity for all these years.
Here the price is 1,400 Rwandan francs and in Tanzania it is 1,100 Rwandan francs. So I can't buy where the prices are high. Our wish is that Tanzanians come here and sell on the same price as it is in their own place, and then we can buy for them. The issue is that here the prices are very high. I don't know why they have even constructed the market.
Kandi mu byukuri reba ahantu ku mupaka haba ari ahantu h'urujya n'uruza.
Usually on the border, there are movements that favor the trade between nations. I think the reason why Tanzanians don't come here is because of taxes imposed. But if the government would manage it in some way, it can be better. I know some people who used to come here.
5 markets, Nyamugari, Gatore, Kianzi, Nyakarambi and Kagasa, across the Rusumo border that are active once a week, might also be the reason why the Rusumo cross-border market is not participated. Residents request for the functionality in these houses before they distract without being productive, and yet took billions for construction.
Isoko rya hano
ntabwo ryafungura kubera yuko ridafite abaturage benshi batuye hano barijya.
This market cannot function because there are not many residents around here. But if they would like open stores in here, it would be better for residents instead of wholesaling in Kigali. And this is possible if they would reduce taxes imposed on traders. Tanzanians would also come here for wholesaling. When we see some cross-border markets like that of Rubavu, it is active because Rwanda and Congo residents use it. The mayor of Kirehe district, Bruno Rangira, explains that this market was at first used for different things, but this year it will be used for exactly why it was constructed in the first place. When it was almost completed, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and the measurements taken was to have a place where people would be quarantined, especially citizens from Tanzania and truck drivers. All were quarantined there. There were damages in the market, so there had to first be discussions between the entrepreneur in charge of its construction and different government institutions in order to renew the damaged. But as per the information we have, the discussions are over, and now later than in June, the market will be available.
Bitarenze mu kwezi kwa gatandatu rizaba hose haratangiye gukorerwa.
Across various borders, there are constructed markets that are joint of citizens from both countries with the purpose of trading, and they are productive. For the Rusumo market to be inactive is a loss to the development of citizens and the country in general. Prince Manzi, RwandaTV News.
To health matters, with just 1 year left for the government's 2024 goal to reduce childhood stunting rate from 32% to 19%, the residents of Kigali City say they are putting more efforts towards raising awareness, but as well as finding innovative, sustainable solutions to the problem. Prince Manzi once more.
In the campaign of cleanliness and fighting against stunting and malnutrition in children less than 5 years, families with stunted children say that wrong mentality and the responsible for the children's nutrition are some of the reasons this issue is still found.
Like parents who go to jobs early in the morning and come back late in the night when children are sleeping, does not usually follow up on their nutrition. I try to look for fruits and vegetables for a balanced diet to give to my child, but the problem is that my child has no appetite, and it is also difficult for me to get this diet. I have no job and no place to stay.
For this campaign, the Rwanda National Police and the city of Kigali organized a competition on cleanliness, security, and the fight against stunting. In Kicukiro district, there are parents named Abiru who were given a stunted child for each parent to take care of his until this issue is over and they start school.
We teach parents how to prepare a balanced diet, making a vegetable garden, and also help parents in development as some are jobless. We help them in creating new jobs and be able to take care of their children.
The Vice Mayor in charge of Socio-Economic Affairs in the city of Kigali, Martin Urujeni, states that they expect this campaign to be productive towards the government's 2024 goal.
This program is going to help parents with malnourished children to change their state by helping in how to prepare a balanced diet and cleaning their children with the help of the Abiru parents. We also reminded these parents that Abiru parents are not here to replace them in their activities as parents, but rather to support them. As the city of Kigali, we had 32% of stunted children, but we believe that this fiscal year will end with us change the states of all the recorded malnourished children.
The 2020 Rwanda Demographic and Health Survey demonstrated that stunting in children less than 5 years in Kigali City was on 32% rate and 33% at the national level. In this campaign, the best district, sector, and villages will be awarded. Prince Manzi, RwandaTV News.
Thank you, Prince. Now, those who reside near the stadium given by President Paul Kagame in Nyagatare district say that since its establishment, the value of its suburbs has skyrocketed because the land value has increased tenfold. However, they have noted that access to water and electricity remains a challenge. Take a look. Best on the lay of the land, it is a less than 2-kilometer walk from the car park and the market to Nyagatare District Stadium. Some of the residents in its suburbs, especially those from the area known as Chimotari, emphasized that 3 years ago, before the establishment of the stadium, they felt left behind because a residential plot cost 30,000 Rwanda francs, but now it costs 3 million Rwanda francs due to the demand of the land, which they credit to the stadium.
Yari amafamu tuza kuhagura nka cooperative.
There were farms, and we bought them as a cooperative, and each member was given a plot on only 150,000 francs. Later on, people would come and get it on 300,000. I have been here for 4 years. After the completion of the stadium, we were happy due to the vibration in the area and people willing to reside there. Now the price is on 3 million, and also people are not selling them because they expect other benefits such as electricity.
Meanwhile, majority of the people reside there as a result of the construction of this stadium, just like other places in the country, especially in cities like this.
We fetch water down there, and weak people can't bear it. A water jerrycan costs 150 or 200 here. Water and electricity is the main challenge we have.
Nyagatare District Vice Mayor of Economic Development reiterated that the problems highlighted by those residing near the stadium will be solved starting with beginning of next month.
We have an entrepreneur who is going to distribute electricity in the places that do not have it. And the first places that will be served include downtown. We have a project of renewing our industries, including the Gihengeri industry, that distribute water in different areas, and it is not only in the city. We also know that it is common across the district. The construction of the Nyagatare Stadium started in 2018 and it cost more than 8 billion Rwanda francs. It was officially opened last year in 2022 and now hosts football and handball games among other activities that bring together and connect leaders and residents. You're still watching RwandaTV News. Now, some of the founders of fashion houses in Rwanda are pleased with the progress that has been made by their industry. Olivon Tete brings us this report.
As the number of fashion houses increases in Rwanda, it also contributes to the increase of fashion designers. Some fashion designers have even established fashion houses. They say that the industry has developed compared to how it was before. When it started, it was something unusual, but as we get motivated, we are currently developing. People can wear made in Rwanda clothes for various occasions, which was not the case before.
We have made a good progress so far. Also, regarding showcasing our activities to people in other countries around the world has also improved. Because when we travel for exhibition, people are always eager to see what Rwandans have to offer.
Before, it was so hard to find new and outstanding clothes. Most of the times, people used to wear second-hand clothes. Sewing was even expensive, but nowadays things have been made easy. The market is expanding. Various fashion designers also say that they see a promising future of the industry and that fashion houses will be recognized on international markets. However, they also know that tools used in creating these designs are becoming more and more expensive.
ahazaza h'imideli ni heza nidukomeza gutya.
The future of the fashion industry is promising, and if we continue like this with the support of Rwandans, sometimes even foreigners are currently supporting our activities. Why can't we grow and build a stronger brand in Africa and even be recognized with the best tailors?
Ndetse no kudoda neza birashoboka cyane.
Nukoroherezwa mu misoro, ikindi no gukangurira.
First of all, it would be good if the tax burden could be eased. Secondly, is to encourage Rwandans and those who have talents in designing to join the industry, and also encourage investors to invest in the industry, encouraging people to buy our products, and also for them to trust us and know that we can also do good things and it can be recognized at the international level. Among the things that Rwanda has put its efforts into is the promotion of made in Rwanda products. Fashion houses are among the first to promote what is being done in Rwanda. Olive Nete, RTV News.
It is always a pleasure bringing you the latest here in Rwanda and beyond. We hope we earned the pleasure of your time. Thanks for watching and keep it RTV.